In the previous lecture, guys, you played with the JKL, and I hope you had a lot of fun and you trained how to use them. Because in this lecture, we are going to get very serious about the JKL and use them with the dynamic trim mode being on. Remember, I mentioned before that the dynamic trim mode is an addition to the selection mode or the trim edit mode. It's very simple. So you select the selection mode or the trim mode, and then you put on the dynamic trim mode. If you come to your trim here, you will notice that you have dynamic trim mode and the shortcut is W. Actually, you could have seen it from here. Okay, dynamic trim mode, slide, that's the option, and the shortcut is W. If you right click here, you remember you can have slide or sleep the way you would like. I will leave it to slide. In fact, there is no difference here. Notice that there is nothing selected. I'm going to press W to switch on the dynamic edit mode. Notice what's going to happen to the playhead and where it's going to jump. So I press W and immediately the playhead jumped to the out point of the previous clip and selected the out point. That's very important. The choice of selection here has been mysterious a bit to me, but I think it will pick up the last selection you have done or the last position of the playhead. Nevertheless, for now, I'm going to select the in point of this clip where we were. Move the playhead and notice I selected the in point. Let's start playing with the JKL. Notice when I press L, what's going to happen. Okay, immediately the playhead jumped to the first frame and it's already lifting and can dynamically see it, what is happening. If I want to stop, I press K, for example. I can press J to go backward. And remember the slow motion. Actually, they still work. If I press K now, I'll stop and L will go one frame at a time. And if I keep on pressing L, it will go in slow motion. And I can do very speedily, very exact trimming. In fact, this is the mode I would recommend for you to use, mainly if you don't know the content of the clips. So actually, you're looking at the clip and at the same time, you're trimming it. Now, with the selection mode here, we have done a lift only. Cool. I'm gonna undo, and without even moving the playhead, I'm gonna select the out point. And I will go for a J. Notice it's like dynamic. I can see it. Pretty cool. Okay, I went too far. I'm gonna press K, press L, and let's stop it just over here. Okay, here you are. Now I did the trimming using JKL and using the in point and the out point. Now notice what happened when you use the edit point. You select the edit point here. I'm gonna start with L and notice what's gonna happen mainly in the monitor. This is L. I can see the out point of the previous clip and the in point of the clip I'm editing, and I'm seeing exactly what is happening, how the trimming is happening. In fact, this is now a roll. Here you are. I will go backward. It's pretty interesting and very powerful if need be. So roll is happening dynamically. I can see it happening in the monitor. I will undo this too to give you more examples. Now I'm going to deselect and select the clip itself. Now, if you are in the slide mode or in the sleep mode here, it won't make a difference because you are in the selection mode. Now, immediately I start using the L. Notice you're doing now a slide, an automatic slide. Now be very careful how you press on the L. If you press it more, you notice it's going to speed up. If you press too much, it's going to fly over. If you go to get a cup of coffee, you will find it after 4 hours, at the end of the timeline. So I'm going to undo this. And of course, you can use J. Now notice about J, there is something unfortunate about the selection mode. Now it is overwriting the clips to the left. Okay, I press it faster. Another one. And if I keep it sliding, that's no problem. I could see the clips again. They will reappear. But unfortunately, if you press K, you stop. Now you go backward another time to go speedy. Here you are. The clips have disappeared. So be careful how you are using the slide here. If you stop on the clips will be removed from the timeline. So I will undo all this. Of course, this seems a bit complicated, but actually all you did is to select an in point or an out point, or if you like the edit point, and you press JKL, and you could go slow motion by keeping K pressed and using the L or the J one by one to go a frame at a time. So it's practically very easy. Now, I would like you to open Resolve 15. I hope you're following along with me. I hope you manage to trim left and right dynamically, but it's very important that you come and train on this system. I can assure you, you will love it and you will stick to it. Now we're going to do something more interesting in the next lecture, is using the trim edit mode with the dynamic trim mode, and it's going to be a lot of fun. See you then.